These Uganda Matters are not ordinary people. Then Namugongo was a bush. Apart from where the Anglican Church is, the mission of the Catholic Church is salvation of souls. The Matters blood is the seed of our faith. This place is open every day.
Every 3rd of June, pilgrims from all over the world come to the Uganda Matters Shrine, Namugongo, to commemorate the martyrs that were killed between 1885 and 1887 under the orders of the king for their refusal to renounce Christianity. This is one of the largest Christian pilgrimage we have in Africa, and it's a destination where all the pilgrims go to commemorate these matters. My name is Munyangeri, and I'm bringing you the in-depth stories of this shrine today on the ONFOCUS show. This is MBC Africa. What an honor having us at the shrine today.
Yes, you are most welcome.
This is the ONFOCUS show, and we are much obliged to have you as our guest and sharing with us about the Namugongo shrine.
Yes.
Let's start with a brief history and the making of the Catholic shrine. Can you share with us the brief history and the origin?
The shrine here at Namugongo traces its roots way back in 1886. 1886, that is the year the Uganda Matters were killed. And actually, a number of them were killed around Namugongo, but their head, their leader, St. Charles Rwanga, was killed from where the shrine stands. If you enter, when you enter inside the shrine, in the middle of the shrine where the altar is where St. Charles Rwanga was killed. That was on the 3rd of June, 1886. And then Namugongo was a bush. Apart from where the Anglican Church is, that's where the execution site, the official execution site was. And Charles's companions, those who were killed at Namugongo, were killed from down that side. But the rest of this area was a bush. So Charles is killed here, and after his death is abandoned. So until 1896, you can imagine, 10 years later, that's when they discovered his bones, his remains. Now we call them relics. And people kept the site in their mind, those around here, because after the death of the Uganda Matters, of course, Christianity spread like a wildfire. Much as those who killed the Matters thought that they were terminating Christianity, it just increased. So in 1920, when they were beatifying the Uganda Matters, or when they were announcing the Uganda Matters blessed in Rome, a priest here was called Father, was a Dutch priest called Father Walters. Made a pilgrimage from Zambia.
Stephen Walters.
Yes, he made a pilgrimage from Zambia to here. He was like, let's go to Namugongo. And when he got here, with a few of faithful, he was like, this is a holy site. Let's make a monument. But they could not make it in hours. So what he did, he got sticks and made a cross and then planted it there. So now that's where we trace the apart from the date of the matter, that's where we trace the origin of this place, and that is what we call the first pilgrimage to Namugongo, 1920. And that is now, this year, we are going to make the 124th pilgrimage to this place. Yes.
Okay. And this whole idea of setting up the shrine, how did it come about?
Now, by that time, this place was a South Parish. And the church was where Vienna College is. So when Father Walters put a cross here, he went back to Zambia, sought permission from his superiors to put a monument, a real monument here. Of course, they didn't have, this land did not belong to the mission, did not belong to the church. He mobilized his personal resources and bought the first 8 acres around here. When that was done, unfortunately, God did not allow him to accomplish his mission, because a few months later he contracted chicken pox from around Munyangeri there, and he died. But his dream did not die with him.
Yes.
They continued, his fellow priests continued with the idea, and then they started making bricks here. Now, instead of putting a monument, they said, no, let's put a church. So they put a church. And when Namugongo was being granted a parish, they said, let's put the parish where the matter was killed. So that's how Namugongo became a parish. Instead of putting the church at Chalwajal, actually the other one was demolished, and then Namugongo made a parish. Yes.
And this included the monuments of the 22 martyrs that were killed, the 22 Catholic martyrs.
Now, these martyrs were killed from different places. 22 Catholic martyrs. 9 were killed from outside Namugongo. 13 were killed from Namugongo. 1 here, 12 down at the Anglican Church. Now, this idea of bringing all the 22 came with the late Cardinal. When he was constructing, you see that shrine stands on 22 pillars. Each pillar representing a matter. And now the redevelopment of 2015 came with the grottos. You see, each matter is supposed to have a grotto. They are supposed to be 22. Actually, at first, he wanted 24, including the matters of Paimol. But eventually they settled on 22 because Namugongo is known for the 22 Uganda Matters. So those came later. But initially it was, the focus was on St. Charles Ruanga. That's why actually even when Rome was canonizing the Uganda Matters, at first they wanted to canonize 2. St. Charles Ruanga and Matthias Mulumba. Actually, even those are the remains we have. The rest we don't. So at first, this was Karoli Ruanga, but later it became a shrine of all the way to Uganda Matters.
Along the way, there was also soliciting of funds to help in the development of the shrine, and it was in this regard that the Pope also paid, he made his first African visit to Africa. That was Pope Paul VI.
Yes.
And he is also part of the history. Can you share an insight on that?
Yeah, of course, the late Cardinal, late Cardinal Emmanuel in Subuga was made Archbishop of Kampala Archdiocese. Initially, we had Lubaga Diocese and the Kampala Diocese. Lubaga under the White Fathers, and Kampala, where Zambia is, under the Mill Hills. Now they merged the two to form Kampala Archdiocese, and the late Cardinal Emmanuel Nsubuga was the first Archbishop. Now, one of his priorities was to make a church that brings out, you know, the dignity of the Uganda Matters. And now, that's when he started the fundraising. The Chikapu fundraising, where he went up to Rome, and actually the Pope also contributed to put something in his Chikapu, and that's how he managed to put up this magnificent shrine, as you can see it. So that was the fundraising, and when he started the church, of course, when he went to Rome, other than fundraising, he also invited the Pope to come and, you know, visit the shrine, come and make a pilgrimage. Yes.
And looking at this shrine in a religious point of view, so many people come up to visit the shrine from different parts of the world. What significant role would you say it plays towards humanity?
You know, the mission of the Catholic Church is salvation of souls. And when you achieve your target, your mission, as an individual, as an organization, you give yourself a tick. And people come here to deepen their faith, to meet their God, to pray through the intercession of the Uganda Matters. If you move around, you are going to see so many individuals telling you, me with the Uganda Matters are inseparable. Because everything,
I've seen some of those.
yes, everything I want, everything I've asked through them, I've received. And actually, what else do we need? If people come here from all corners of the world, praying through the Uganda Matters, and their answers, I mean their prayers are answered, for us here what we have to do is to make sure we make the place more habitable, more, I don't want to say attractive, because we are not here to attract people, but we want to make exactly. You know, that's why in the Catholic Church we don't invite people for prayers. People, it is their responsibility to come and pray. So for us, just as you see, we try to make sure we put in place all the structures people need to have their missions, to have their prayers answered. So as you can see, the redevelopment of 2015 came with whatever you see here, to make sure, you know, people meet their God in a more comfortable manner.
Do you charge entry fees for everyday people and tourists?
Now, in this place, we have two categories of people. We have pilgrims and we have tourists. We charge tourists, those who come to see the place, to listen to the stories. Yes, we charge them a small fee, because adults from East Africa are charged 5,000, and that money is used to maintain the place. As you can see, this place is huge. Plus some other institutions here. This place sits on 64 acres. So maintaining the 64 is not an easy thing.
Yes.
And you people have to find the place clean 24/7. So that is where we are like, okay, those who come to see the place, let them make a contribution so that the place is clean all the time. And of course, even making sure that the people who are there to give the stories, take them around, have something to go back with at home. Yes.
Different people who come here to profess their faith and also trying to evaluate the devotion of the Ugandan Matters. Do the same people come up with interesting ideas and proposals about the development of the shrine?
Yeah, of course. People move to different places. Like when somebody goes to Mecca, somebody goes to Rome, and other pilgrimage sites. They see a number of things which they come and propose to us, which they come and want to see constructed here. But two things. This place has a master plan.
Yeah.
And in the master plan, so many heads came together. Why do we want this? Where do we want it? So we cannot just put, structures everywhere. But we consider people's views, people's proposals. What we think is compatible with our master plan, we execute them. Yes.
Among these proposals, which ones do you find improper?
It depends, because like people have asked, can we have hotels inside here?
Because they need accommodation.
Can we have, of course, recently somebody was like, this is a very beautiful place. Can we have
lodges around?
A bar? And,
contradicting with them.
Of course, you listen to everybody, and they give you reasons why they. But of course, as people in administration, we are like, this can't be, because you know what comes with alcohol.
Yes.
So those are some of the proposals people bring. I will say they are good, but not compatible with the master plan and the mission of this place. Yes.
Very true. As a team and the people working here, have you thought about setting a museum for this place?
Yes. Actually, only that this place is the works are not all completed. But when all the works are completed, that idea is there, because we seriously need a museum. We have a number of items. If I'm to display them here, we have items, images, videos, items that give you the story of the Uganda Matters. So, with God's grace, when all the works are done, all the structures are completed, we're going to have a museum, Uganda Matters Museum here. Yes. Because now we want to tell you, this is the king who killed the Uganda Matters. When you can, okay. You can see, this is the image of the. We tell you, these are some of the items the Uganda Matters were using. And then you are, wow, this is it. We show you, this is the chair, the first Pope to visit Africa, used during Mass. So all those items are there, but for now they are kept in different stores until the idea of the museum is realized, and we put them together, and it will make a lot of sense to people who visit this place.
Let's talk about 3rd June, which is the Matters Day that we celebrate each year and commemorate the Ugandan Matters that were killed. In your words, how best can you define that day? Because I've seen it attracts a big number of people from different parts of the world. I've seen people profess with their faith. Last year I saw a 10-year-old girl, among the pilgrims walking all the way up to here. How best can you define that day? What should people know about that particular day?
3rd June is not an ordinary, or is not like these other usual days, especially in Uganda and Africa. One, the number of people who were killed on 3rd of June 1886. Actually, in Africa, we do not have any other country with that number of martyrs being killed on the same day for the same cause. Now, here we are, Uganda, with that blessing. Yes, they were killed, but their death, actually that's why we say in the Catholic Church here that the martyr's blood is the seed of our faith. Now, people from all over, they come here following that. Who are these guys? Because if me and you, somebody comes here and is like, I don't want you to do this. You either continue or I chop your head off. Much as it is godly, right now we cannot tell whether we shall run away or remain. But those are guys who had promises. Somebody tells you, please denounce this. I'm making you a chief. I'm giving you wealth. I'm giving you A, B, C, D. And then somebody says, no. I have a master. I must listen to him first.
Their faith was leading.
Yes. So these are not ordinary people. So 3rd June is not an ordinary day. That's why people from all over the world come here. Some come to just see. We say they come as tourists, but they live as pilgrims. Somebody, follows the bandwagon. Let me also walk with them. But by the time they live here, they change. Now you'll find aged people, you find the young, you find the sick, many of them walking here. Why?
Some taking the holy water over there.
Exactly.
Over there.
What are they looking for? They're looking for salvation.
Yes.
That's it. Others, they're like, I've tried this, it has failed. I've tried this, I've failed. I've tried this. Let me go to the Uganda Matters. People come here, they get whatever they are asking for. Of course, they have to come back every now and again. Let me tell you a story. I have a very big business person around this place, around in Chira municipality.
Yes.
He's not Catholic, but he comes here between the 20th and the 29th of May. He normally comes with 15 to 20 jerrycans to draw water from here. And you know his mentality. He says that is the time when this water is holier.
Oh.
So he takes what is enough for a year
To satiate all his family and all.
He tells you his business, wherever he's opening a small business, he takes this water, sprinkles in there, and then he sees things, but he's not even a Catholic. One time I was asking him, why are you not getting baptized? He said, I'm thinking about it because these guys,
The holy water is working.
these Uganda Matters are not ordinary people. So that is that's the 3rd of June.
Is the Namugongo Shrine open to everyone, or it's specifically open on the 3rd of June?
This place is open every day. Actually, between 8 and 6 every day, 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. this place is open with guides.
Everyone is welcome.
Everyone is welcome. If you read the story of the Uganda Matters, they were not only Catholics. But when that time came, everybody was like encouraging each other. Please, please do not listen to what the Catholic king is saying. So they were Anglicans and Catholics. And actually, the meaning of the word Catholic means for all. And this is a Catholic church place. So the place is for all. Whoever comes here, as long as they don't have foul intentions. Those with the funny intentions, of course, we have here police that manages the security of the area. But whoever is coming here peacefully to pray is welcome every day.
Everyone is welcome
Yes.
at the Namugongo Shrine. My name is Munyangeri and you're watching the ONFOCUS show. This is NBC Africa. My guest today is Mr. Munyangeri and we are live at the Namugongo Shrine. Let's talk about the annual walk of faith. I've heard something of that kind. The annual walk of faith that happens every year. And this is all your idea. When does it happen and which specific days?
Now, the walk of faith normally is organized by the Uganda Catholic Secretariat. And it is organized towards the Uganda Matters Day celebrations, towards the 3rd of June.
Okay.
This is a walk that begins from Munyonyo. That is where the journey to Namugongo started.
Before the 3rd of June?
Yes. I mean, the martyrdom began from, because that is where King Mwanga passed the judgment. So it is like walking through the footsteps. Now, that is organized walk of faith. We walk through the route the Uganda Matters we are following. But other than the walk of faith, that journey, people make it on a daily basis. When they come to Namugongo and they're like, we want a guide to take us through that route. We call it through the footsteps of the Uganda Matters. We normally give them guides. Even Father Joseph Mukasa Muonge, only that these days is no longer at Namugongo, but he's still available. He's still promoting the Uganda Matters. So people should not be waiting for that one for the walk of faith organized by the Uganda Episcopal Conference. They can do this walk on a daily basis. And actually we've been encouraging tour companies. Let them help people know this route. If they need any assistance, the church can give it. Yes, the church can give it. Let people know the route. From Namugongo, from Munyonyo through Chamla, you go to Owino Market where Abalikudem was killed, you proceed to Old Kampala, then you come through Chigowa, like that, you come to Kamuli here, Gonzaga, you here, and then you end at the Anglican Church where the main Holocaust was. That's how the walk, the road goes.
We're only a few days to the big celebration that is 3rd June, which is the Matters Day. And this year and this time round, what are you organizing for the Matters Day? I've heard of the relics that will be returned in commemoration of the, you said how many?
60 years.
60 years, yes, the anniversary. What else are you organizing for that particular day?
This year's celebrations are combined with the 60 years anniversary, because come October 18th, it's going to be 60 years since the martyrs were proclaimed saints in the Catholic Church. So now they are merging the two celebrations. That's why you see the relics moving around the archdiocese.
Yes.
Now, apart from that, of course, as usual, Uganda Matters Day is going to be there. This year we are led by Nebi Catholic Diocese, and meetings are ongoing. Just as you can see, we've started. We've started doing some minor repairs, and the beginning of next week we are moving around to make sure everything that is needed on the 3rd of June is in place and properly functioning. So already arrangements are ongoing, meetings held at different levels. So we are sure it's going to be colorful as usual.
Amazing, amazing, truly amazing. There are so many people out there. I know some have paid this place a visit, but there are those who haven't come to go through the shrine, and they are in the different parts of the world.
Yes.
Do you have a website where you give information about the shrine?
Yes.
And
we have a website. If you visit www.ugandamattersshrine.org.ug, you'll find all the information about this place, all the information about the Uganda Matters. Yes. And
All
actually even
details.
our social media platforms.
okay,
Yes.
Uganda
Matters Shrine. Yes, Uganda Matters Shrine. Namugongo, you have two shrines. We have Uganda Matters Shrine Munyangeri and Uganda Matters Shrine Namugongo. So if you put Uganda Matters Shrine Namugongo, you will get all those details and updates. Yes.
Before we wrap up the show, what your last remarks towards our viewers, and maybe to invite those who haven't been at Namugongo to experience the shrine and all the beauty. Yes.
Yeah. What can I say? Those who have actually, even those who have been here before, they should continue coming, because this is like a spring. You come today, you draw what you need for a given period. You come back. Those who have not been here before should try their best to come and have this beautiful faith-based experience. You know, when you get here on the 3rd of June, you will see priests, you will see religious, you will see armed forces. You see an army man, you know, behaving like a saint, and you are like, wow, with his gun.
Because they're on holy ground.
Exactly. So people should come, not only to tour, but to have that experience with the Uganda Matters.
The spiritual experience.
Yes, Uganda Matters are fellow Ugandans, but who went before us. But they are in heaven. It is like you have an agent if you want something from the president, and you have a friend who is in the State House. It becomes easier for you, and actually if it is your brother or your relative who is close to the president, and you are like, I want to ask for something from the president, just get your phone, You call your relative and you are like, can I either, present my papers? Can I get an audience? Similarly, the Uganda Matters are in heaven. We are their ancestors. So you come and you're like, hey guys, here is my prayer. Present it to the Lord because they are in heaven with Him. We've seen it. We have live examples. The guy whose healing caused, actually there were 2 miracles, but one, the guy who was born lame, actually, how can I say, was almost lifeless, but he's still living. The sisters just presented him to the Lord through the Uganda Matters, and the guy is walking. So
miracles are happening.
They're happening. These are fellow Ugandans. Let's come to them. Let's ask them to intercede for us, and then we shall have better lives.
Thank you so much for sharing with us,
Yes,
Mr. Munyangeri. It was really a pleasure. And we meet again on 3rd June. We'll be back.
You are most
for more experience.
Yes, most welcome. Most welcome. Come and pray. Come with your gadgets, get the experience, send it to the world outside. Let people get saved through your effort, and you will be saved as well.
Thank you so much. Pleasure. The Namugongo Catholic Shrine, based here in Wakiso district in Kira municipality, is where we are. And Mr. Munyangeri has shared some of the insights. My name is Munyangeri, and it's been amazing to have you on the show from the start up to the very end. This is the On Focus. You're watching MBC Africa. Until we meet again, remember to always subscribe on our YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, like, comment, share. There is so much for you coming your way. Till we meet again, bye-bye.